Name one song that Mariah Carey has sung bigger than "I Will Always Love You."
Usher's technically a better vocalist than R. Kelly. Way more tools.
David Ruffin, hit or miss. It's like so.
I think it's a little different when it's coming from a peer who is the best at what they do.
Big Business Podcast.
Omarion.
Mario, it be hit or miss for me sometimes.
Say less.
So, Jizzle, what's your thoughts on what you just heard, man?
I mean, you listening to Mario, and he's talking about Omarion. My first thing, if we gonna do the R&B competition between those two, who can sing better?
Oh, Mario, most definitely. Most definitely.
You said, "Oh, Mario."
Mario.
Okay.
Mario.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, from what I've heard, I do think, yeah, Mario. He can talk this shit. I will say that. He can talk this shit. Do I think Cameron is fishing for a clip? Yes. I do. He's fishing for a clip, and he got his clip from Mario.
Yeah, he got several.
Yeah.
And Omarion did respond, and I think he responded on the Breakfast Club, and he said that I think they asked him, would you ever do another song with Mario or do a song with Mario? He said, no, I can't. I don't think I can do that because there's no respect there. Did you feel like Mario disrespected Omarion for what he said?
In which he said, what I'm there.
He asked him, you know what I'm saying, can Omarion sing? He said it's hit or miss for me with Omarion. Is that disrespect or is he just giving his honest opinion?
I mean, give me your honest opinion. If you have a rapport with someone and your honest opinion is something, you may not want to put that honest opinion out in the public like that. Like there's like, you know how to use your words, right? You know, is hit or miss disrespectful. As a singer, I'm not gonna take nothing. As a rapper, I'm not gonna take nothing disrespectful. I'm gonna look at you like you don't know what the fuck you talking about. But you know, if someone say, you know, hey, YJ man, he hit or miss. And to me, hit or miss, that's not actually a diss, because to you, I'm hit or miss. But some people, it's hit or hit. So, and I know what I do. So it's like, I mean, everybody who is not hit or miss. Myself, I'm hit or miss. You know, Eminem is hit or miss. Any artist you name is hit or miss. Hell, David Ruffin, hit or miss. It's like, so.
I think it's a little different when it's coming from a peer. Right. And we know that Omarion been in the game longer than Mario. And I think that's the thing that bothered Omarion, because he actually stated it. He said, you know, my longevity and actually was here first. That should say a lot. That should say enough.
Right.
That wasn't a coincidence that I got more years in this game than he do. He almost had me, but I can't say that's necessarily true. You got your break before he did.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of artists out there that's dope as hell that still haven't covered their break yet, man. Does that make them a worse artist than you because you caught yours first? Not at all.
Nope.
So now, if you get in the game, he's in the game, Omarion's been in the game, you just get in the game, Omarion continues and you drop off, then yeah, he has every right to talk shit to you, bro. because he's still going and you fell off. Now, hits, we can go into that. We know how that shit goes.
Yeah.
But Omarion has been in the game longer, so of course he has more hits.
Yeah, and I think he had a second with the O shit. Like he had the B2K shit, but he actually did have success as a solo act. Mario, he came out solo, been solo, so that's kind of what he has to go off of. So it,
I don't know.
I think some singers, excuse me, they get a rap. After certain things, you just get a rap and you get labeled a certain way. He talked about Jacquees, and I think that Jacquees, he shouldn't belong in some of these discussions
At all.
with some of these guys who can really blow. I feel like he makes music that a lot of people like though, and he's been doing it for a long, since he came out. Never really stopped. Like always, he's been doing it. So there's something to be said for that as well.
Absolutely. I mean, the question is simple. Can he sing? And going back to the last artist you just named, which is Jacquees, I'm gonna ask you simple as this: who sings better, Jacquees or Omarion, bro?
I would say Omarion.
Hell yeah! And when Mario said Jacquees, he was like, "Yeah, he can sing. He can sing." And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, but you just said Omarion can't, or
Hit
it's
or
hit or
miss.
miss.
But he said he can sing, he can sing, he can't sing. It's a difference. I give him that.
Yeah,
Because I do feel like that is true. There's a difference in singing and singing. Taylor Swift can sing. Oh yeah, she can sing. But Jasmine Sullivan, are is she in the same category with a Jasmine Sullivan? Or
no.
some of these females out here blowing like that? Like, nah, she's not. It's a different style of music. With the style of music Jasmine Sullivan does, she has that. Yes, it's a whole different lane. It's not singing, it's singing.
Banging. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Cam was fishing for some clips, but like you said earlier, I think he could have answered it because I thought that him and Mario had a friendship, and I think just from that interview, that shit dead in the waters, bro. Shit dead in the waters.
I don't know how close they was, but definitely, if you have a certain type of rapport, son, who knows? The friendship might have just been business. His manager and my manager did past work, so we just got songs together. It might have just been that. I don't know. They never was in a group together, so I don't know the extent of that friendship, but yeah, you would think it wasn't that close to say something like that. Hit or
Mario,
miss.
think I can dance better than you, nickel.
Right. And the thing is, like, if he would have said, Omarion, he's hit or miss, but I am too. Like, simply saying that, you would have cleaned up anything. Any confusion, any miscommunication, you would have cleaned up all of it. Like,
Cam would have let that shit ride. He'd have digged a little further. Nah.
yeah, he would, because that's what he did that entire time. He's like, he answered the question, for real. Oh, so you mean under what you think? Like he's trying to pull this bullshit out. And hey, man, I don't blame him. He got a show to run. He got a show to do.
Absolutely. So, speaking of the competition, and this really wasn't. This next one that we're going to talk about had nothing to do with either artist saying anything about them.
Right.
What I mean is, Kels, Usher, they had nothing to do with this interview. But the question was asked, Or I think maybe Tank just made the statement that, matter of fact, just roll that beautiful beat footage, my nigga.
Actually, him turning R&B into this rap thing that was like, whoa, what is this? He framed it in a way to where it's like R&B singer was like, I gotta get a chain?
Just before we get into it, didn't Jodeci do this? What he's saying? Like, I'm trying to feel like
yeah, let's get into that. Let's get into that later on. Yeah,
okay. Because I feel like he giving credit to Kels for something Jodeci did and something that other people do addition. Like, we seen that before.
Them niggas was on there. Dope, nigga.
R. Kelly made it so you had to get Tim's. Yeah. It can't be too soft no more. Usher's technically a better vocalist than R. Kelly. Way more tools.
I thought you said you can't say that type of stuff, though.
Tank says Usher's technically stronger than R. Kelly, then breaks down one moment in Climax that he claims R. Kelly couldn't hit. The way he explains it catches the whole room off guard.
I was gonna leave this voicemail. I know you didn't say he was better than
R. Kelly couldn't have sang Climax. Not many people could have sang Climax.
So I'm gonna pause it there, just from what they saying so far, man. I think it holds some truth to it. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
It does. You know, I'm an R. Kelly fan. That's my favorite R&B singer of all time. And Tank is number 3 on my favorite list. So what he says holds weight to me. But as a fan of R&B and as a listener, he's right. He is right. Think about Climax and those notes that Usher hit. Kel could not have done that, bro.
And see, when Kels goes into his higher register, his voice goes soft. His breath is it's like low when he goes into those higher registers because he doesn't have that power. He doesn't have that same diaphragm Usher got. Usher can hit those notes powerfully, not just hit the note. He can hit that shit, and they're gonna get into it. But yeah,
Usher went from false to natural, like that type of thing. Special, incredible.
It's like watching gymnastics. Everybody lands, but some people stick. Everybody don't always stick. If you listen to Climax, every note that he sings on that record, he sticks. Like it's like.
I'm not mad.
I ain't either. I'm not either. Whether it's from sports to entertainment, acting, whatever it is that the public has the opportunity to see and judge, there's gonna be the subject that comes up. Who is the best at what they do? It's just natural. We see it every day.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's conversation. It's barbershop talk. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get this. Like I said earlier, I didn't find Tank to be wrong with what he said because he got down to the technical aspect of R&B singing.
Yeah,
notes that you got to hit. Who can hit these notes? Who range is broader?
Switching from falsetto to this natural singing voice in the flip of a switch, like little shit. Like
yeah. Who has a stronger voice? We done heard not the comparison, but I guess you can say that with Whitney Houston versus Mariah Carey. Who's the better singer? And we know she's supposed to hit 7 octaves. Well, speaking of Mariah Carey, I don't think Whitney can hit 7 octaves, but Whitney's voice is so strong,
right,
that you can't just say Mariah will destroy her because that is not the case at all, bro.
Right.
But
I often wish Whitney wouldn't have went so pop. I feel like her catalog at a certain, I don't know if I want to say it was stunted by pop, but I do think when you get into that realm, it kind of limits vocally. It can,
Yeah.
And Mariah, she been doing pop, so, but
Um, do when it comes to R&B or just singing in general, do you think, and I think this might be where you was headed, the genre, I guess the subgenre of R&B, does that play a role in, I guess, the place that people put you at amongst the all-time great singers? Do you think that plays a role in it?
I do to an extent, yes, because when you sing in R&B, like especially soulful R&B, uh, the category of people who you're gonna be placed with are naturally gonna be from what, and let me just say how it is, what black folks like to hear and what we value in our music from our vocalist. Uh, it allows more landscape for you to do so as opposed to pop when it's not really all about how great you are. It's about how great the song is. It's about how popular the song is. It's about how many people, how many different people of different walks of life can grab on to what you're doing. And in R&B, it's just about what you're doing and that voice. It's more here with it instead of being here with it.
So, and I'm gonna get off of Mariah and Whitney in a second. Just give me about 5 more seconds, maybe a minute
Yeah.
or two. We're gonna
Yeah.
go back to Kels and Usher. Name one song that Mariah Carey has sung bigger than "I Will Always Love You."
Bigger far, you talking about hits? Her
Yeah, I'm
Christmas
just saying
song.
what.
Her Christmas song did I don't think Whitney did anything that her Christmas. She put a Christmas album out and re-released that bitch, and it did more numbers than, like, she broke records on a re-release, like, with that Christmas shit she did. So my
Song,
favorite, my
song, one
all I
song,
want for Christmas is you.
and that's bigger than "I Will Always Love You."
Ah.
In your head, bro. Just fuck the goddamn numbers, Jizzle. In your head. Is that a song that's better than that?
Well, to me, Breakdown, Mariah Carey is her best song with
Okay.
both us. So break down. Ooh, that was the dopest note.
I feel you. I feel you. I was just
I
saying
can't really
that.
be I'm not the one to ask that, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. But you just go back to Kels and Usher. And
Oh
they
yeah.
they
Yeah.
broke it down a lot more, and with R. Kelly and the things that he's done for R&B. He changed the look. And I know you want to get into the fact that you felt that KC and JoJo was the original R&B thugs. Why you say that, bro?
Well, I as far as my mind, I'm thinking when you think of the quote unquote R&B thugs, that's a crazy title, by the way. But it's really an oxymoronic statement. But I get it. And I don't know. From my knowledge, of course, we know this isn't my genre, but Jodeci definitely was one of the first people. And if you go back to the Bad Boy days, which R. Kelly was rocking at the Bad Boy days as well. I don't know as far as timeline who came first with the, rougher R&B look. So I can't, don't quote me on that, but from my knowledge, I thought Jodeci was doing that before Kels. Maybe I'm wrong though, and I'll take that if I am wrong.
Well, there was more things that he spoke of, and I don't really know why he even brought that up, but I guess that's a part of the
Right,
impact that he had on R&B.
right,
But we can go to different things that R. Kelly did for R&B. He was one of the top, if not the top hit maker. He wrote
yeah.
songs for so many artists. He had so many number one hits. You know what I'm saying? Did he have the voice of a Luther? No. Did he have? And I'm gonna go ahead and say this straight up. Did he have the voice of a Tank? In my opinion, no. But this dude did so much for R&B you cannot leave him off as
right.
the king of R&B because of what he's
Yeah.
done. So and that's how I feel.
And I respect that. I respect that. I think, as far as Usher and R. Kelly, I think I said before we started, when it come to R. Kelly and Usher, he's singing a song. He learns this song. He perfects this song that has been given to him. Usher R. Kelly starts from the mud, just with a piano and harmonizing, quantizing the beats and everything that takes to produce this song he's doing, writing for other artists. Who is Usher writing for? So it's like, at the end of it, it's like if R. Kelly was Usher process, if R. Kelly had Usher's process with all the things Usher does, drinking lemon juice and shit and all this other shit, hot teas, chamomile tea and shit, all this shit that Usher probably does to get his voice. R. Kelly, man, he was out there, he was living, he was doing a million things within music, smoking out there, smoking blunts and shit, hopping in the booth with a blunt in his mouth, singing and shit. I mean, hey, if you focus on one thing, it's the Kyle Korver effect going to the sports. Focus on one fucking thing. Kyle Korver was not in no low post practicing post moves and during his practice. He practiced one thing, he got good at that. Usher practiced one thing, he got good at it, and he's great at it. But, fucking R. Kelly was the Swiss Army knife, the Jokic of this shit. Like, hey, I'm about to do this, and that, and that. Goddamn.
Averaging triple-double, goddamn it. Every damn time he step on the court, you gonna get it all. You talking about producer, writer, singer. Yeah, I agree
Background, vote, all that shit, man.
Yeah.
So
and ain't no argument. But yeah, at the point that Tank left it at, which was singing, yes, we have to get at the Usher, man.
Yeah. Technically singing.
Yeah,
between those two. But hey, we've been up here 23 minutes. Chris Brown and Usher, technically singing. I'm still gonna go with Usher, I think.
Technically, yes. But dancing.
Hey,
and also hits. Chris got more hits than Usher, bro.
His output, I feel like if Usher recorded as much as Chris Brown, I do feel like it may be more even in that aspect. But yeah, he got him on that. Got him on that.
Usher probably got what, 5 to 6 albums, maybe 7, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I know I'm off by a number, but I'm just thinking of the ones I like with the Confessions.
And he started
8732 and My Way, and he had a few others, but then the last one he just dropped. It's a dud.
Yeah. So, hey man, say man. We here with it though, man. That's a great discussion, man. That's Boss. I'm YJ. Hit that like button for R&B. God damn me.
Oh,
Big Business Podcast.